Eric B. and Raheem. I've been waiting to say that, man, since 4th grade. Raheem. So you just gotta, yeah.
Just took the H out and just.
It's my name, yeah. And your album was the first rap record I ever had. So this is an honor for me to meet you and at a fight, which is what I do now, obviously. So I have to get your take on what you saw tonight. Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz.
I think it was I think Deontay showed his heart, showed true heart, true grit. He was out and came back from adversity. It was a great fight. I thought Ortiz was going to win. Ortiz looked great, and I told everybody if Ortiz goes past the 6th round, we have a problem.
I haven't seen you in fights, but obviously you're a fight fan.
That means you just started coming then.
No, I've been coming a long time, but I probably just don't have good seats like you. So hearing your analysis, I can tell that you're a fight fan and you know what you're talking about. So Wilder versus Joshua, break that matchup down for me.
I think it's a messy fight. I think it's both of them are just scrappy and they throw loopy punches. I think the Ortiz fight is going to be a better fight than that fight. I think that everybody's posturing and back and forth. I don't think it's going to be a great fight that we think that we're going to see.
Then who do you expect to come out the winner?
I really, man, to me, it's a toss-up. I mean, both guys showed great heart. You know, Joshua showed great heart. You know, getting up off the floor. Man, it's just a toss-up. I really just depends on who really wants it. They're both strong guys. They both, you know, I wish Wilder would work on his jab. I think, you know, that pouring and the stuff he does, if he had more of a spring and hit people with a stronger jab, I think this fight would have been over. If Wilder would have came out and jabbed Ortiz to death 1st, 2nd, 3rd round, this fight would have been over a long time ago. But he didn't.
Just last week, the rematch for Canelo and Triple G was announced. That was a close fight the first time out. Most people don't agree with the decision. But the second fight, a lot of people are switching sides. A lot of people had Triple G first time. Now they got Canelo. Who do you have?
I think Triple G is gonna upset it. I think Triple G now has figured out how to beat Canelo. I think Floyd Mayweather showed everybody how to do it. Floyd Mayweather looked like a matador. He went out there. Ortiz was the bigger guy, and he was going to come out. He was going to do that, and Floyd pot shotted him and hit him. You know, hit him to death. And Floyd was a matador. He had the rag and just hit him with right hand. Boom. And I think Triple G needs to go back and watch Floyd Mayweather and watch how easily he beat him, because it was not a hard fight for Floyd. That was one of Floyd's easiest fights.
Who do you have at the top of your pound-for-pound list right now?
I mean, you can't take nothing from Wilder. You can't take nothing from the kid. I think, you know, he was hit with hard punches, regardless to what he wants to say. He got hit with a lot of strong punches, but he has to be one of the top. You know, he has to be at the top of the division. And you take nothing from Ortiz. Ortiz is still in my book #2.
Radio Raheem,
okay.
Eric B.
Okay.
and Raheem here in Brooklyn. A great night for me, a great night for boxing. I appreciate the time. It's an honor to have met you, sir.
My pleasure.
Who's the best shit talker in boxing? You know your rappers. Who can rap the hardest?
The shit talker, Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly.
You heard it from Eric B. for president right here, 2020.
Right here in New York City, Kevin Kelly.
Yes, sir. Radio Raheem and Eric B.